So, Lamar Jackson is in the top 10 quarterback, huh? All right, cool. I got y'all. What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are enjoying your day. As you can see, I am still on vacation, not in my office right now. But I found something very interesting today that kind of piqued my interest. I'm pretty sure it piqued every Ravens fan's interest. So I guess there was a poll or something that went out, or they went and specifically talked to these people. But ESPN dropped a list of the top 10 quarterbacks entering this 2022 NFL season. Now, this voting was based on it was based on the league executives, coaches, staff, personnel, players, whoever the hell they talked to. They went and talked to people and came up with a list of 10 quarterbacks here. Now, they had this top 10 list here, and it's like, okay, you got the usual names there. You got your Patrick Mahomes, you got your Aaron Rodgers, you got Josh Allen there. We got it. You know who's usually going to be in that round. Your Russell Wilsons. We got it. However, this list was very interesting to many and caught everybody's attention immediately because one name was missing from that top 10 list. And that one name, of course, is Lamar Jackson. And boy, has that riled people up. The people sitting back and saying, yo, so Lamar Jackson, the guy who's won MVP, the guy who's taken his team to the playoffs nearly every year, the guy who last time we saw him had this team as the number one seed in the AFC with the Ravens roster that was gutted because they were dealing with one of the most, if not the most, injuries that year. He was in the MVP conversation because he was carrying that team. That guy right there, who was number one in passing outside the numbers up until that point. That guy, who was also top 10 in both rushing and passing numbers. That guy's not a top 10 quarterback, according to these guys. Oh man, people were outraged. And of course, that continued the long-running debate as to where Lamar really ranks, or is he a good quarterback, whatever you want to say, is he elite? You know the endless debate with Lamar Jackson. Now, my reaction to this is, okay, I saw that list and I really didn't, I didn't get mad, I didn't get frustrated. I'm used to this. I already know how this goes, and this isn't anything different. I don't think I've made that video yet. I probably will have to make when I get back, but this is no surprise to anybody. I've said this for years now. There have been people who never believed in Lamar Jackson from the start, and they have not changed their mind since. That MVP did not change those specific people's minds. We're entering year 5. At this stage, if you don't believe in Lamar Jackson as a passer, you just don't believe in his ability. Nothing he does is going to change your mind. He could win another MVP. He could somehow find a way to lead the league in touchdown passes again. Nothing is going to change your mind. You don't believe in his ability. You don't believe in his play style. You don't believe in him as a quarterback. That's not going to change. There are executives that still do not believe in his ability to this day, and it's not going to change no matter what he does. So we just got to come to an understanding. It is what it is. At the same time, again, it's just a rankings list. It's always an opinion based. I'm not going to get mad because of a rankings list. It has no effect as to what these players are going to do on the field. So if executives believe Lamar's not a top 10 quarterback, that's perfectly fine. If he goes out there this upcoming season and balls out like a top 10 quarterback, wins MVP again, and goes far in the playoffs, who knows what's going to happen? You know how it is. Last time they saw Lamar, he wasn't exactly playing his best football. Again, just before he got injured, there was a whole month period. Yeah, he still led them to that number one seed in the AFC, despite the fact that we were injured. But still, there was a 1 month period where he was not playing great football. And then he played the worst game of his career on primetime against the Cleveland Browns, where he threw 4 picks and looked completely lost. So, it is what it is at the end of the day. They look at what's recent. I'm not surprised. The one that was weird, though, was Deshaun Watson. I believe he was number 9 on that list. Now, that one's a little bit wild to say, but again, they're just basing it off of what they saw last. And the last time we saw Deshaun Watson, he looked like a top 5 quarterback, at least in that specific situation. So, hey, they're free to make whatever assumptions, whatever beliefs, however they want to rank him is however they want to rank him. I don't know how large this voting was. I don't know how many executives they reached out to. I don't know how many scouts, how many players they reached out to. I have no clue. But of the people they reached out to, this is the list they came up with, and Lamar was not on that list. So it is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. Let it go. It's not going to change anything. Lamar still has an opportunity to come out here this season and prove him wrong. If they believe he's not a top 10 quarterback, cool. It's Lamar's job to go out there and continue to do what he does. And through his play, he can prove he's a top 10 quarterback. But Lamar doesn't care about that. He's not focused on what people think about him. The man's focused on trying to win a championship with Baltimore. That's his main focus. That's his main objective from day one, from the moment he was drafted. He said he wanted to bring the Super Bowl to Baltimore. That's what he's focused on. I'm going to let Lamar do Lamar. Those executives and players or whoever the hell said that, they can feel however they feel. It really doesn't matter. So people overreacting to this and losing their mind on Twitter and arguing with the same people that never believed in Lamar and are never going to believe in Lamar, stop wasting your time. You're fighting a losing battle. You're talking to a brick wall. Those people that never believed in Lamar are not going to change their opinion. Even if he wins the Super Bowl, they're not changing their opinion. So just let it go, move on, and stop wasting your time with these arguments. If they believe he's not a top 10 quarterback, cool. Just move on. It's not that serious. With that being said, I'm going to get back to doing what I got to do. This has been fun. Really the first video I've made since I've been on vacation, because everything else has been pre-recorded, but, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, that's all I've got, and I'm out of here, man. Peace.